Hey everybody, it's the Lotto King. It's Code, and Ollie has a hello to the camera. You're not gonna come over. And I just wanted to give a quick update. It's almost 10 o'clock, and it's been a long, long day. I just wanted to give a quick update. I posted a video earlier when I was on my way to the neurologist, and people asked for an update, and I was gonna give an update. So yeah, she kind of called me in and squeezed me in, so I kind of figured she had something to say. So I kind of gave sort of an update like months ago what was going on kind of. I don't know if I really ever explained it officially. So I'll just let you know it's something good to know. I feel as I'm kind of a public figure on YouTube, it's good that the community kind of knows what's going on just in case. Um, Basically, what I was diagnosed with is called adrenomyelin neuropathy. It's the big term. Adrenoleukodystrophy is the like kind of the parent of it, and that's like a genotype. It's getting sciencey. What it is it's a genetic disease. Essentially, my mother was a carrier. Her mother was a carrier. They gave it to her, and she's a carrier. And she had three sons. I'm the youngest. I have two older brothers. She essentially gave it's basically a mutated gene to us. Um, what happens is with this mutated gene is that I don't have this gene does not allow me to produce it's an ALD protein. And when that happens, there's a buildup of it's called very long chain fatty acids that build up, and my body, well, not my body so much, but these very long chain fatty acids kind of um, attack the myelin sheath, which is around your spinal cord, um, for your nerves. So when that happens, your nerves kind of get attacked basically, and there's not much that can be done. Um, what happens is it's an X-linked gene issue basically that men have only one and women have two of this gene. And with the women, when one gets mutated, they have another good one, so they can continue to produce the ALD protein. Men only have one, so when it gets mutated, they don't produce the ALD protein. So yeah. So what that basically does for me is that it causes the problems that I've had is strength in my legs, balance issues, stiffness. My feet are very tingly. They're kind of numb. Essentially, I really can't feel the bottom of my feet. So that provides problems with walking. If you can imagine, you can't feel your toes, so your toes don't know where your feet are landing. So I walk very, very heavy-footed, kind of, and like stairs. I have to be very careful because I can't feel where I'm going. So it's slow and steady and hanging onto the railing. It is something we knew. My older brother, who's about 7 years older than me, he's much more progressed. It's a progressive disease, and he's like he walks with like a cane and a walker and stuff like that. To uh, he's got basically a normal life, but there is a version of it, and it can happen. It can happen to me. It starts to essentially go to your brain, and that's lethal. It's it's. I have an uncle who was 37 who died at 37, and the doctors didn't know what it was because at the time we really didn't know what it was. And at the end of his life, they found out. Well, actually, after he already died, they found out that it was the adrenomyeloneuropathy. So yeah. So, but what I did, I had several MRIs. I know I told a lot of people about that, and that's kind of to monitor it to make sure it has not gone to the brain. So I've trying to figure out like what I need to do. Do I need to go get an MRI every year? And my neurologist said probably not. It's just if I start to notice issues. It's not everyone that has that. So what it means for me is just like walking issues, and you know, I'm not going to be running a marathon anytime soon. And if anyone wants to go running, that does not happen. I don't run anymore. It's just I can tell my brain to run, but I can't run. So, but it's one of life's many roadblocks. But yeah, but I'm gonna post a video at the end of this video, a link to it. It's a pretty good video that explains it. It's rare. It's like 1 in 17,000 people of all races can get it. So yeah, so that's what I did. So I'm not. It was one of those things. I'm not shocked because I always felt it, and with my brother having it, I kind of surely knew it. But the doctor wouldn't diagnose it without going through all of the proper, we did every test known that we needed to do. And so yeah, I got a diagnosis finally. It cost me like $1,000 after I paid all my deductible and everything to get it. But I got the diagnosis, which makes me happy because in the future, if I need assistance, like if things go crazy, I can get it quicker because I've got the diagnosis. I have a middle brother who he had a lot of issues keeping a job because his kind of we think it's gone to his brain because he makes rash decisions and he wasn't able to keep a job. So the sad thing is, like, to see a neurologist, it was like a 6-month wait for him, but he's on basically government healthcare assistance because he couldn't keep a job. So, but the crazy thing is that I think I told this before, I have health insurance. I originally had a little bit of a wait, but they were able to get me right in. And once I got in, I've been, here I am. I've already got a diagnosis, and he hasn't even seen a neurologist yet. And it's I think they did get an MRI done, and they said that he's got a lot. It's really showing on his brain, and they told him he's got a long road ahead of him. So it's kind of crazy. It's sad, but we work with him and deal with his craziness basically. But yeah, so that's what happened. That's what I did today at the neurologist. I got a diagnosis, and I was like I say, I'm pretty happy about it just because it's kind of, as I said, it's like I'm a hamster. I was on the wheel. I feel like I can kind of get off for a little bit now. I do go see an endocrinologist at the end of the month. She's kind of handing me off to her, so yay! And it's in State College, so I get to drive to State College again, which is like an hour drive. But the hospital that I'm going to seems to be a lot more advanced than what we have locally, so I'm okay with making the drive. And my older brother is dealing with possibly a place in Boston, and that they seem a little bit more in tune of what's going on, so yeah, I want to see how he makes out there. I may go to Boston if they've got something better, but yeah. Ollie, what do you say? It's getting late. It's way past your bedtime. It's way past my bedtime. We gotta go. But yeah, that's Friday night. I will see you all tomorrow. I had plans to do a whole Friday night chat and then just kind of put this at the end, but things got busy. Next, he went and met my older brother and his girlfriend, and we hung out a little bit, and here we are. We came back, we worked, we're making this video, and yeah, we're still going to bed, because you guys are craziness, and it's crazy in here. Alright, thanks so much for listening to me ramble, and I will see you all later. Good night.